Oh dear Lord. Do I knock on wood? Do I do I knock on wood? Do I have to knock on wood for this to work now? Is that how we gonna have to do this? Do I just have to do I just gotta just knock it on the wood? Do I just gotta hope for it at this point? Maybe I think it's work. I think we're good. I think we're finally stable after this night's random debacle. I think we're sober. I think we're good. Hello. Hi there. What's up? Ignore any and all that occurred yesterday. I was trying to stream, but I guess everything said no. I guess everything was like, no, we good. No, we're not gonna work today. You know what? Take the day off. You clearly need it. And it's like, you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Cause little Leon sometimes gets sad. And tried to mask my sadness with a little bit of fun, laughing at a couple people, enjoying my time. But you know what? I guess it wasn't meant to be that day. But guess what? Today is Monday. And you know what that means? Wild fun. Rekieta was also running his mouth about the ISOM lawsuit. Wow, what irrelevant information. I'm worried about the motherfucker on dope and you talking to me about a comic book. Wow. Wow. That motherfucker's on dope with kids in the house and you talking to me about a comic book. You see? You see how when not paying attention goes wrong? You know how when the class clown would do something stupid in the class and the teacher wouldn't even laugh, they'd just be like, oh, wow, you have a failing grade. You the dumbest one in here. And everybody didn't laugh at the class clown. We don't care about the ISOM lawsuit. That don't affect us. That got nothing to do with me. That got nothing to do with me. That's not holding no standard in my life. That's not affecting what I do in my daily time. But how are you all doing? What's up? Hope you're doing well. The stream's going to be relatively short. Won't lie, because I will then be transitioning over to Twitch so that, I could play the crab game because, I like torturing myself just a little bit. But while I'm here, let's have a little bit of fun. Let us join together on a joyous occasion of laughing at stupid motherfuckers. Just bringing a little backstory. Your backstory was irrelevant to anything. Oh my God. A story about a guy with cocaine and guns near children in a house and he got raided by the police. Did you know that he also made fun of a comic book? Do you see how the two things mean nothing to each other? Like, who was the backstory for? Who was gonna walk with that? Who was gonna say, wow, that's relevant? That's like if I sit here and tell you a story about a motherfucker in a panty raid and all of a sudden the cops burst in his house and everybody shoot each other, 1,000 people dead. And also he said something about cartoons being woke. Those two things don't align in any category ever. They don't align anywhere in any category ever. But you know what? I'm going to take all the anger you just gave me and I'll put it towards some content. I got a question for the 14 people here. How do we feel about drag shows? How do we feel about them? I think we could all agree that when it comes to children, they shouldn't be at them, right? I think we can all agree that when it comes to drag shows, children shouldn't be at them. I would hope we all agree about that one, because you know what? I'd be a little bit concerned. I'd be drastically concerned. I want to illustrate to you all why journalistic integrity means so much to me. And I'm not even a journalist. I just get tired of people saying that the mainstream is lying to you all, but they decide to willingly lie to you all. Like that's my whole beef. That's my whole beef with the whole thing. Like, that's my beef. The stream is 5 minutes old and a nigga is asking me about a Lizzo video. This is why, like, y'all retardation is never cute to me. This is why I call y'all slow, because y'all present yourselves as slow. Just so we're clear. If you ever wonder, why does Leon talk to everybody like they fucking stupid? The stream is 5 minutes and 45 seconds long, and a motherfucker just automatically came in here asking about Lizzo. It ain't my fault. Like, there's a reason why I am the way I am. It ain't the content, it's humanity. And how, like, clearly, when you was in school, when they was having to put the blocks in the matching spots, you was trying to put a square in a triangle. Can't keep up. That's why we got remedial classes. You know what? I'm gonna just let y'all know. I don't think it's today. I think it's tomorrow. The fucking video for tomorrow. I just want you all to know, I care so much about the well-being of, like, all your mindsets. I just want to ask you right now, if you were married with children, Natanya, you're a woman. If you were married with children, would you want a special needs child fingering you? Let me say that again. Ladies, if you were married with children, would you want a special needs child fingering you? It would make it, like, a little bit worse if it was your own child. It's still bad. It's like, what was that? Oh, you want me to ask it a third time? Okay. Ladies, if you were married with children, would you want a special needs child fingering you? It's an honest question that, some people have never, you've never been presented with an opportunity to answer such a question. Because, I would assume, and we think about assuming, I would assume everybody's got, like, their P's and Q's on that one, right? I would assume, but you never fucking know. Because the world always presents an opportunity to just say, send the fucking news. All right. Wow. Thanks, OBS. Whoa, what's that white thing? Whoa, buddy. What's this? What is this? I have no idea what this is. What is this? What is this? What is this? Go away. What are you? What are you? Here we are. That's the money shot. It's loading. That's crazy considering I still have no idea what the fuck that is. I for the life of me, your computer even hates that question? That's crazy. But you know what? Accurate. I could believe so. Oh, I think I know what it was. It's my other screen trying to get a little bit of attention. Sorry, buddy, you won't be getting that attention today. But anyway, where's me? Oh, hey, there's me. Like I said, I want to bring forth a conversation about journalistic integrity because something annoys me just a little bit. I was watching the South Park episode of Jimmy 2000. Hold that thought. All right. It's the fact that I asked y'all that fucking question and y'all kind of just like let it just go. Nobody answered. It was just like even your computer hates that question. You could have just answered. You could have answered. It would have been all right. Have you managed to contact Microsoft for the new PC? Well, that's a dumbass fucking question to ask because never once did a soul tell you anything about Microsoft. So again, like I said 2 minutes ago, keep up because I don't find the retardation amusing. I find you all slow. Hey, Leon, nice hoodie. See, be like Game and Train. He runs trains on bitches and also games. He might also be a woman. Blaze in the chat said, fuck no. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. But hey, rules apply. Rules apply. Rules apply. Rules apply. All right. I've had it up to here with conversations about journalistic integrity. I want to read y'all something. It goes off like this. Eric Posey, a man who is a drag queen performer and goes by the stage name of Mona Lisa Million, entering the Kootenai County Courthouse as he's suing Summer Bushnell for defamation. So much for our First Amendment right. Keep that in mind. The Kootenai County Courthouse is packed today for the final day of Posey versus Bushnell defamation case. Judge is currently giving the final instructions to the jury. It appears that Bushnell has a lot of supporters, more than Posey. Bushnell is being accused of defaming Posey, who is a drag queen performer online. Bushnell asked, why didn't anyone arrest the man in the dress exposing his genitals to a minor? Are we living in a time that asking questions are considered defaming somebody? In class, we all agree drag shows and kids should not be a thing, right? We get all that. We get all that. But my unique problem with people is their ability to not understand that some shit is wild. Because it wasn't just asking a question. It was blatantly wondering why the cops haven't arrested somebody for flashing their genitals at someone. And this tweet was 3 days ago. I have some breaking news for all of you. Idaho drag performer awarded $1.1 million in defamation case against a far-right blogger. A jury has awarded more than $1.1 million to an Idaho drag performer who accused a far-right blogger of defaming him when she falsely claimed that he exposed himself to a crowd, including children, during a Pride event in June of 2022. The Kootenai County District Court unanimously found Friday that Summer Bushnell defamed Post Falls resident Eric Posey when she posted a doctored video of his performance with a blurred spot that she claimed covered his fully exposed genitals. Now, I thought it was just a question. I thought it was just a question. If I were to ask the question about why are kids at a drag show event, I think that's fine. Why is this grown adult shaking their rump roast around children? I think that's a perfectly fine question to ask. But to claim someone had their genitals fully exposed around children, that's a little bit different. That creates a slippery slope, which if broadcasted online in front of the right type of people who seem to get mad at everything like this, will create a swell of media attention that isn't warranted. Right? Yeah, maybe I should put on a dress and get someone to write bad things about me online. See, here's the thing. And I'm going to make this a video. I'm not putting forth the ever-loving effort to be animated because I did just come from a walk. So basically, you all get the teaser now. You all get the teaser for what I'm going to record later. So, subscribe, like the stream also. It should stand to reason. Now, class, I want to show y'all something. This is the dress. This is the outfit that the dude had. Now, what do we think about it? What do we think about it? Me personally, I don't think the heels match like the shirt. As a fashionista myself, I'm greatly offended that there's not a lot of color coordination going on here. It's greatly offensive to me. It is, truly. but I'm not seeing any exposed genitalia. Now, let us, for the sake of conversation, scroll down and we will find, oh, well, here we go. A Facebook post. We got one win. Let's go for two. Yada, 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 yada. Now, class, this was what Bushnell put as the fucking spearhead campaign that led to all of this. There's just one problem. You would think based off of that censored part right there, that there's something exposed, right? You would think based off of that, something's there that shouldn't be there, right? Looks like a panty shot blurred. Well, if you scroll further down, you see that there's nothing. You see how there's nothing that like warrants anything regarding that? You see how there's nothing and there's no genitalia? And even worse, when you go through the fucking court filing, Bushnell knew that her statements about Posey and her video were false because she saw the unedited video on June 14th of 2022 and June 22nd of 2022. She sent the link to the unedited video to the city of Coeur d'Alene. Bushnell also posted on Facebook that she saw the unedited version. So when I make this video later today, and you realize like how animated I'm about to be in regards to this shit and how much I'm gonna be pissed off, just know that there's gonna be people, because they did this the last time they decided to falsely accuse somebody of something. Just know that there's gonna be people who say the left indoctrinating and we can't allow things like this. And oh my God, Leon, are you sitting here telling me that you're fine with drag shows? Number one, not for that shit to be around children. Number two, can we fucking be honest? What happened to journalistic integrity? We get mad at CNN for lying about shit. We get mad at Fox News for lying about shit. That's a blatant lie. And that's a blatant lie that could get somebody fucked up. Because if you saying one specific person is flashing their nuts around kids, of course motherfuckers are gonna want to see some form of justice. But if it ain't fucking happen, now you out $1.1 million. And that's your fucking fault. That ain't the left. That ain't the woke liberals coming to get your nuts. That's because you posted some shit that was misinformation. Now you facing a consequence. Much like these motherfuckers who tried to paint that one weird looking white dude of being like a racist white supremacist, and he was just standing there with a dick look on his face. Now we can like be inconsistent with this shit. Y'all just gonna get mad when I flip it on y'all head. Or we could be consistent when motherfuckers are doing shit above and beyond. I froze. What happened to me? Did the stream die? Did I die? I don't think I died. Did I die? I might have died. Did I? Let me see myself. Let me see myself. Did I die? No, I didn't die. I'm still alive. I didn't die. I'm still here. Good. What happened? Oh, look at me. Freeze frame. That's great. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Stream still up. Your cam just froze. Well, oh well. Who became a member? Oh, QTV. Welcome to the fields, bucko. Drag shows shouldn't be around children, but this photo is a nothing burger and got over exaggerated by the right to prove their point. Thank you, Monkey Dreads. And you know what's crazy? When I point that out, motherfuckers are going to tell me about how the left did this and the left did that. And I'm going to have to specify that regardless, I am perfectly aware that drag shows around kids are weird. And there are real examples of motherfuckers at pride events and at drag shows that have kids present that shouldn't be seeing a couple things. I should not have seen a kid giving money basically in a stripper-esque setting to somebody doing provocative dancing. I should not have seen that shit at all, objectively. I think we can all agree. I should not have seen. How many of you remember a couple years ago when they had a dude in like this rainbow monkey outfit with a dildo hanging out? Just like out. That should not be seen by children. We can all agree. But let's not be fucking stupid here. Let's not actively sit here and just start framing motherfuckers for shit without evidence. I think that would be a great idea. I think that would be smart, because doing that leads to motherfuckers just lying for engagement bait. And that's dumb. I'm still frozen. What the fuck? I'm still frozen over here. Hold on. I think I can fix this. No. Where's my face? Where's me? Oh, wait, the camera's off. Ah! Hello. I'm here again. I'm all about being proud of your sexuality and gender, but why do they have to be so oddly sexual about it? I know. I'm straight and I'm fucking widely sexual about that shit too. I'm horny. Ole mole, it's been ruined. What do you mean it's been ruined? No, you don't want like a freeze frame of me just like. You thought you had you another one, didn't you, motherfuckers? You thought you had you another one. I'm good at not moving. I have a horrible story to tell you all. It's not horrible in the sense like, oh my God, an atrocity. It's horrible in the sense that something was probably wrong with my body and still is. I went to the hospital for like, you know how you get like your yearly checkup and shit like that? I went to the hospital and motherfuckers like did my blood work. And I feel like I've told this story before. I've done my blood work and they test my fucking shit. And it's like, you have the fucking heart rate of somebody who should be dead. And it's like, oh, that's a great way to fucking describe me. And he was like, so am I going to die? He's like, no, but do you not like, do you not do things that raise your blood pressure? And I'm like, no, I just relax. I just chill. And it's like, the motherfucker was aghast at me saying shit like that. Cause it's like, I don't want to fucking move my body in ways that fucking disrupt me. So your heart wasn't beating at all? Fuck if I know. I was standing right in front of him. So clearly the bitch was beating. I don't even know why the motherfucker told me that shit. As if I was supposed to be like, as if I was supposed to be shocked by that. Like, no. I'm coolin', I'm chilling, I'm wildin'. And this motherfucker just wanted to bring that up. But that's not as bad as me being sexually assaulted as soon as I came out the womb. But I've already told that story before. I've already told that story before. I'll tell it again if nobody's ever heard it, but for the sake of continuing with the stream in very short order, I will not tell it again. I want to watch something. You what? Oh, what? You never knew? Fork, you never knew about this? You never knew about my trials of when I first walked into this world? I never heard of that, but don't tell it just on my behalf. Oh, fuck you. I will tell this story again. The world was dark. The world was bleak. Chaos reigned. And then all of a sudden, I was born. And fresh out the pussy, I could already tell that this world wasn't shit. And apparently, I just wasn't moving. I showed no signs of breathing. Until the fucking doctor just takes my ass and just spanks my shit until I make a sound and I start crying. And I hear this shit. I'm like, Where's my lawsuit? I was accosted. You know, all that fucking tells me is out the pussy. Leave me the fuck alone. Like I don't want to be around humanity. I'm fresh out. It's just like I can envision me fresh out the pussy just and motherfucker just out the blue accost me. Like, bro, I didn't ask for that. You know that one story about that girl who fucking sued her parents because she didn't ask to be born? Where the fuck is my lawsuit? What? I was violated. I'm traumatized. And I will not stand for this shit. The spank of life is crazy when you like really piece that shit together. I was violated and I don't appreciate it. The way you described that story before telling it was a bit misleading. What the fuck? I was viewed as a stillborn. What's misleading about that? I'm fresh out the pussy. I don't move. They thought I was a stillborn. They spanked me on my ass. Like, are you upset? Do you feel clickbaited? Do you feel like I have embezzled the story? Well, guess what? You probably go see movies where they over dramatize all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Have any of y'all fucking ever, and I mean ever, why is this not on the screen? Mole, mole, why is this not on the screeny weenie? Mole, mole. Ah, there it is. Have any of y'all played X Defiant? Have any of you motherfuckers played X Defiant? This shit is fun. Like I said, it's normal. You're supposed to cry out the womb. No! I'm out the womb, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I don't want to be bothered. If they thought you were the stillborn, they were fucking slapping a dead baby. That's the problem. They violated my body. It violated my well-being, and I don't appreciate that. I was fooling and truling. I have played it. I mean, here's my early verdict on X Defiant. It's fucking fun. But it's not a COD killer. Because I saw motherfucker, oh my God, is this going to be the thing that ends Call of Duty? Shut the fuck up. It's like drastically shut the fuck up. But I want to hear something in regards to why probably when y'all seen that fucking picture of George Bush standing in front of that sign saying no kid left behind. I feel like this video is going to prove that some people deserve to have been left behind.
That I've been wanting to talk about for a minute, but fuck the edits, fuck trying to do some shit for social media. This is just like really important. I saw this video and this girl was saying like, there's so much more important things going on in the world and everybody knows about this Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing. This rap dispute, this beef is more important than just a thing. If you can say that, then you're not about this culture. You're not in this culture, and then don't fucking speak on it. If you don't know what...
I don't know if you all know this, but there are still kids dying in other parts of the world. But we probably should focus on the cultural aspects of Kendrick Lamar and Drake in a beef that is over. And we all unanimously agree that Kendrick won. Drake and Kendrick is more important than Gaza. You know what? I could agree to that.
What it's like to be black in America. If you don't know what it's like to live in this fucking struggle, if you don't know what it's like to be us, then just don't fucking speak on it. The shit here is real. Being in this ghetto, being in this hood, this shit is real. And a lot of us don't even know how to get up out of this shit.
Mind you, this is in relation to a Canadian and a motherfucker from Compton. Drake took the dub, you're white. Any person who says Drake took the dub, you automatically let me know that you white.
Y'all aren't seeing y'all homies die. Y'all aren't eating pork rinds to keep y'all stomachs full. Y'all not doing that shit. Y'all not watching y'all parents be crackheads and prostitutes and doing this shit to make ends meet. Y'all not dealing with that shit.
I might be crazy, but your parent is a crackhead to make ends meet? Now listen, I can understand like being a stripper to make ends meet, because it's like the world is so lost that, you know, sometimes you just got to do something to make some change, especially if you got a family and some things don't shake out the way you want. How drastically fucking ever. Being a crackhead don't make ends meet. Being a crackhead is just being a crackhead.
To have somebody who's not even a Black American come over here and make a mockery out of hip hop, which is our actual lives. Like these Kendrick songs, this
I'm sorry, did my shit just die in my fucking face? My fucking headphones just said no for a second. Hold on.
Y'all not dealing with that shit. To have somebody who's not even a Black American come over here and make a mockery out of hip hop, which is our actual lives. Like these Kendrick
I'm sorry, I work in the computer field. Rap has nothing to do with my life.
Songs, this music, these hip hop artists, this is not just a fucking rap song. This is our life.
It's not my life.
And if you don't get that shit, that's cool. That's cool.
Now, you know what's crazy? There's the assumption that this is all like a bit, like this is all just a pointless babbling lie. But I'm scrolling through her fucking TikTok. She might actually be serious about the shit she's saying. And you know what? Good on you if you are serious. You know, fight for what you believe in randomly. I just want you to know that you sound brain dead as fuck. And you are part of that weird trend of like people who always make the Black people look bad to the point where they say, you know what? We done got sent back 400 years. Like real rap. It be scaring me. Y'all motherfuckers scare me just like a little bit. And I think she might have deleted that fucking video. I'm so glad I downloaded that shit. Cause I'm scrolling. I don't see that shit there at all. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, sweetheart.
Just don't speak on that shit. This is more than a rap beef. This is somebody actually giving a damn about what the fuck we go through. And just because you got a check, you don't get to sit here and make a mockery.
Nigga, you sitting in a car. You know how many niggas don't have that? You know how many niggas don't have a vehicle? Like, what the fuck? Bro, you in a privileged setting. You have a fucking vehicle. You don't get to fucking speak about the Black experience. See, that's another thing I hate. When motherfuckers be like, you can't speak on this because you got this. Nigga, look what you got. You know how many niggas struggling out the mud to get a fucking vehicle? You know how insurance costs? And all that fucking bibble and babble you fucking spewing, motherfuckers. So check yourself at the door, please.
Out of what the fuck we...
Quick off topic, never understood having long nails. Looks annoying to deal with. Well, one, you're not a woman. Two, them fucking dick grabbers is... You ain't never had your dick grabbed by somebody who got fucking long nails. So we're just gonna nip that one in the bud. Tell your wife get her nails done and then tell her grab on your dick. Your mind gonna change. I promise you, your mind gonna change, bro. Promise you. You don't see it now. You looking and you hearing me. You like, what the fuck is Leon talking about? But I promise you, get your shit grabbed by a bitch with long nails. You'll change your mind. You'll change your tune really fast. Your mind will change really fast from an experience like that.
We actually live through. So, disrespectfully, if you think that this beef is just some bullshit or it's just a rap song and these are just some rappers and this is just some bullshit, don't associate yourself with me. And I mean that shit. Don't associate yourself with me. I'm trying to get...
I mean, like, listen, if you look at two rich motherfuckers and you somehow try to correlate that shit to the Black struggle, please don't associate yourself with me because I ain't got time for that. There's a class for people like you, and it's called the special needs. special needs.
Get up out of this shit. I don't want to wake up every day and feel like I have to go to the liquor store to get through some fucking problems. No. But this is some real fucking shit. This hood shit is real shit. So if you don't get it, you don't get it. But it's not a game. It's not a joke out here. It's not a fucking game. It's not a game. So if you think this shit is a game, if you think it's a joke, if you ain't serious about nothing, if you think that hip-hop is just a fucking game, keep yourself away from me.
I want to check something because I just noticed something about her, you know. So allow me to do a little bit of investigative research for a moment. Just for a moment. Just let me oh. Class, do you see that thing? That thing right there that she has? I froze again. My camera. I don't know what's going on here. We're just gonna ignore all these things. But do you see that thing? Not her skin, but that thing right there, that bag. You see that bag? Word on the street is that that's a Telfair bag. And you know, one thing that greatly annoys little old Leon is when I see somebody rocking something and then having the balls to talk about privilege. Do you know how you talking about motherfuckers making ends meet, motherfuckers doing this, motherfuckers doing that, motherfuckers having to struggle, motherfuckers having to make ends meet, having to be a crackhead to fucking feed their family, apparently. And you got a fucking $200 lunchbox for your purses and your knickknacks and all this shit. It's like, bruh. And listen, devil's advocate. Let's say for the sake of the fucking conversation, she's just doing like a weird bit. What if I told y'all about really slow people? They will see something and make it real, even if it's fake. And the saddest shit under the sun is a motherfucker taking her serious. That's the saddest shit under the sun. Because you know they got people who did. So if you just so happen to think like this, or are you as brain dead as this, and you try to fever pitch your way around me to have a conversation, just know I view you as a turtle. I view you as mentally disturbed and challenged. I view you as slow. Okay? Because there's legitimately nothing else I could view another person as. If they looked at some shit like this and thought, wow, that's so cool. Now I want to know what kind of car she drive. Like, bro, even if it was like a beat up car, that's still a privilege to fucking have. A beat up car is still a privilege. Like, I don't, you know, sometimes I wonder, but you know what? Let's finish watching.
I got dreams. I got goals. I'm trying to make it up out of here. I got a family. I got people that I care about stuck in this fucking system. And if you don't get it, that's cool.
And you abandon them for a fucking Telfair bag. You got people running in and out the system. You got people in jail. You got people you want to free. And you sitting there with a Telfair bag.
But if you don't get it and you think it's a joke, then just stay the fuck away from me. And stay away from the fucking people that really take this shit serious, because it is. And all right, that's my TED Talk. I'm about to get out here in this world, and I'm going to get mine, and I'm going to fight for something. That I just had to let that shit be known.
See, there's moments where shit makes me wish I was white, and this was one of them. Like, see, some people need to be left behind. It's a joke without a punchline. Like, I could fully understand this bitch being a bit. I'm more annoyed that there's going to be like 3 people who take her seriously. And it is drastically upsetting. But you know, this is how motherfuckers somehow become entertaining. They gotta pretend. They gotta like act. It's terrible fucking acting. It's terrible fucking acting. Speaking of terrible fucking acting, I want to bring y'all attention to one individual because I'm a man with purpose and cause, you know. I always tend to enjoy seeing things in a nice vacuum. In a nice vacuum, I like to see certain things. Certain things make me smile. They make me happy. You have a white privilege card? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. You won't know. Don't we all love music? Don't we all love entertainment? Don't we all love when things, you know, are musically enjoyable in our fucking ears? Lizzo's great, isn't she? Lizzo's awesome. Lizzo's the best. Lizzo makes me believe in everything deep inside. Lizzo's my sugar pie honey bunch, you know? She makes me feel alive. Lizzo makes me so happy. And you know, recently, if you didn't know, she's a part of a South Park episode. Yay! And it's basically an episode about healthcare and fat people and doing drugs to get off the fatness. All right. And Lizzo responded to it. Now, if you're a dumbass, you're going to say Lizzo was coping. Lizzo copes super hard. Or as it's put in this fucking video, Lizzo hardcore copes. After getting savagely roasted in South Park obesity Ozempic episode. Class, are we ready for a black conservative perspective? I love that episode of South Park. I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the specials, it was the weakest in terms of like funny. Still liked it, still enjoyed it. I just viewed it as the weakest. Because I think the COVID special was great. The Halloween special, especially like the one where they went back in time. Or like into the future. Like those were great. This one, is decent. But when it's up to snuff with the other ones, nah, it really wasn't like that. But of course, when South Park makes fun of anything that has to do with what is deemed woke, these dipshits are going to come out of the wazoo and be like, haha, there's still media out here that's good, even though they willingly ignore when South Park makes fun of conservatives because, you know what, we got to be disingenuous instead of consistent in realizing that, you know, there's a lot of things on the right side that is worthy to be made fun of, you know? I saw this morning. Saw what, the video or the South Park special? Because I had to pencil down time to watch this shit. I kind of fell off. You got to watch South Park like when you really want to enjoy yourself. Like when you really want to enjoy yourself is the perfect time to watch South Park. But let's hear what our resident conservative has to give us on his perspective.
One of my favorite jokes from a comic right now is Jeff.
Really?
Yeah. If Lizzo is so pretty, why do women get mad when I say you look like her?
What does this have to do with the South Park? I guess we just needed an opener to make fun of Lizzo.
That's a checkmate.
I tell skinny chicks now, like these like wokey kind of like skinny white chicks, like, oh my gosh, you look very pretty. I'm like, thank you. I was like, you look like
I think this is drastically too loud in you guys' ears, so I'm going to turn this down.
Dylan Mulvaney. And they're like, I was like, well, what? They're all playing along that she's a gorgeous woman, and
thought she was
then
cool.
Lizzo's a big, beautiful.
Yeah, they just gonna be, you know what we mean.
Yeah. Turns out you're all full of shit.
Yeah.
What we're not going to do is let the internet convince you that I'm not perfect.
This is a separate video that has nothing to do with the South Park one, if anybody was wondering.
That I'm not carved from stone. That I'm not 10, 10, 10s across the board. And to all
Lizzo versus Queso? I ain't gonna lie, I got Lizzo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like, cause Lizzo fat, but Lizzo black. So, you know, like fat white people don't got the reputation of fighting correct. So, you know, I gotta give it up to Lizzo. I gotta give it to the big girls. I gotta give it to the big black, beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it to Lizzo.
all of the people who may be a big girl or a black girl or a big and black girl, saying that you look like Lizzo is a compliment. Need I say more?
All right, guys, so we got to talk about South Park. Why do we got to talk about South Park? Well, that's because it is Memorial Day weekend, and the news is kind of slow, right? So we're going to have fun with this video. But South Park
Thanks for just letting me know.
has created another masterpiece of a troll, right, towards a celebrity. And this time it is Lizzo. And Lizzo actually saw the episode.
Wings of Redemption versus Lizzo. I'm not giving Wings of Redemption any credit for doing anything because he fought another fat, mentally ill motherfucker who also can't fight. So once again, Lizzo.
Of her being absolutely roasted in South Park, and they do it in the most genius way possible. We're gonna play the clip, but she is reacting to it, and she posted her reaction, and her reaction is just as hilarious as the clip itself because the amount of copium that Lizzo ingests while watching.
Amount of copium. You hear that, guys? There's cope in the air. The coping and seething is what we need now because Lizzo has reacted. She has complained very loudly.
This video of her clown by South Park is hilarious, okay? And some of the headlines that
Natanya, shut up. Don't spoil it.
have been out there as a result of this are also just as hilarious, okay? Lizzo weighs in on being parodied in obesity-themed South Park episode. Now, the Daily Beast, I believe, is a liberal outlet, right? They know what they're doing, right? Whoever wrote this headline, whoever wrote this title knew exactly what they were doing. Lizzo weighs in. Bro, the jokes write themselves. So without further ado, let's react to Lizzo reacting to herself getting roasted by South Park.
Guys, my worst fear has been actualized.
All right, guys, are we ready to see the coping? Are we ready? Like, are we ready to see Lizzo cope about a South Park episode? Are you all ready? Are you excited? I know I am. I want to see the cope from Lizzo. Now, granted, I've seen Lizzo cope before. I've seen Lizzo get drastically upset. I've seen it. I've seen her complain when people got on her ass for weight loss, for weight gain. I've seen her get on live streams and cry, talking about, oh my God, I'm beautiful. Why is everybody so fair for it? I've seen Lizzo cope. Now let's see if she brings that gravitas.
I've been referenced in a South Park episode. I'm so scared. I'm gonna blind duet to it right now. Here we go.
I'm telling you, Sheila, these new drugs are pretty amazing. I was feeling so ashamed of myself, watching Randy go out and exercise all the time and not eating as much, but I just don't have the same kind of willpower he has.
Which of the drugs are you on, Sharon? Ozempic, Manjaro?
Oh no, I talked to my doctor. He said insurance would only pay for those if I had diabetes.
But if you can't afford them, then how are you managing your weight?
Don't you know, Sheila? Now there's a whole new obesity drug for those of us who can't afford Ozempic and Manjaro. I controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
It's Lizzo.
FDA-approved Lizzo makes you feel good about your weight, and it costs 90% less than Ozempic.
I've lowered my standards and my expectations.
It's Lizzo.
In case studies, 70% of patients on Lizzo no longer care how much they weigh.
I don't give two shits.
It's Lizzo.
Lizzo
Now, class, you might be wondering, why is he laughing so hard? It's just a fucking parody of Lizzo and motherfuckers who sit there and jump up and down. This makes me feel like somebody told him his reactions are dog shit, and so he has to overplay it. Because why are you rolling around? This is the tamest fucking South Park joke literally ever. This is the most tame shit South Park has ever done.
help you eat everything you want and keep physical
It's not even funny. Bro, when I saw this, I didn't laugh. I was just like, oh, you motherfuckers. That's all I did. I was just like, oh, you motherfuckers. I definitely was not belly laughing like he's doing. As if this is supposed to be. Now, listen, comedy is subjective. I'll give you that. Comedy is subjective. But you line up 1,000 people and show them this, I'm willing to bet there's going to be a good percentage that will just chuckle and be like, oh, the typical South Park. Not even in a fuck South Park type of way, but it's like, I expect that from South Park. They're not doing this.
activity to a minimum. Some patients report constipation while listening to Lizzo. Stop listening to Lizzo.
And he's still going. Now, mind you, nothing here. Matter of fact, I'm going to torture you all, and we're going to play it at normal speed because maybe fast somehow makes it funny. Come on, go on.
It's Lizzo.
FDA-approved Lizzo makes you feel good about your weight, and it costs 90% less than Ozempic.
I've lowered my standards and my expectations.
It's Lizzo.
In case studies, 70% of patients on Lizzo no longer care how much they weigh.
I don't give two shits.
Lizzo helps you eat everything you want and keep physical activity to a minimum. Some patients report constipation while listening to Lizzo. Stop listening to Lizzo if you experience suicidal thoughts. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis, hypothermia,
Cut the fucking album!
out your ears. Are you living with concerns of obesity?
Ask about the power of not giving a fuck with Lizzo.
Period.
Do you see that? Do you see his face?
Power of not giving a fuck with Lizzo.
Period.
Look at him. See, normal speed makes it even faker. See? I told y'all. That caught me by surprise. I don't know. I was expecting Lizzo to be on the show complaining about obese drugs. See? Wait, I'm on Lizzo because I don't give a shit. See? But if you were to be like our good buddy conservative perspective, this is somehow something we must belly laughed over. His laugh, his smile does not reach his eyes. That's not a genuine laugh. Listen, when I gotta fucking find something to laugh at, I'm a laugh, and I've been made fun of for my laugh. I've been made fun of for my laugh. I got told my laugh is corny. I got told my laugh is too manic and evil. And you know my response? Fuck y'all. Learn how to laugh at shit more. That's the reason why all you are fucking miserable. I have 100 different laugh traps. Bro, I got the evil laugh. Leon's evil laugh is why I'm here. That evil laugh is genuine. That I cannot fake that evil laugh. Like that shit puts me on the fucking floor. White dominance. Chris, you want to talk about your fucking cocaine dealer? I saw the tweet you posted. And you know, I don't know who you were referring to as the retard in the retard alert. But objectively, there's a point to be made in the tweet you posted. But I'll deal with that once I'm done here.
That's crazy. I just feel.
No, but wait, buddy. Why did you stop the video? You should let her keep talking because the Cope is supposedly going to be here real soon. The Cope is going to be here real soon. We're going to see the Cope. Why are you pausing the video? She's about to explain. I'm not seeing no tears. I'm just seeing her have a reaction anybody would have fucking had to that. I guess I coped because I had the same fucking reaction of, no, they fucking didn't. I certainly didn't fucking belly laugh.
Yeah, bruh, that's probably one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. What?
Your life is terrible if that's one of the most hilarious things you've ever seen. You have not experienced any form of true laughter in your fucking life if that is one of the most hilarious things you've ever fucking seen. Class, if you watched that and you thought that was one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen, I feel bad for you because you'll never know true enjoyment.
Wow, it roast the hell out of her in the best way possible, okay? In the most genius way possible, okay? South Park still got it. Basically, if you guys didn't get it, I'm pretty sure you guys got it. Everybody gets it, right? Ozempic, which is like the popular new drug or whatever that the celebrities are taking, or they're allegedly taking, because you're not supposed to take it for weight loss. It's supposed to be for people with diabetes. But hey, you know, allegedly, some people, you know, take it for weight loss purposes, which is not what it's intended for. But, you know, hey, this is our society. But anyways, instead of getting that prescribed, right, when you don't have diabetes, you can try just not giving an F. And the best way to not give an F about your weight is to take Lizzo. Again, what's so hilarious about this is how subtle it is, right? It's so subtle that Lizzo.
It's so subtle. It's directly in your face. It's making fun of body positivity and Lizzo's music. Oh, it's so subtle. Subtlify. Do not ever tell me again. Like motherfuckers get count. See, this motherfucker probably likes that new Ben Shapiro cartoon show and probably thinks that that's going to bring comedy back. And if that's the case, we're fucking doomed.
We know she's upset. We know she's mad about it, okay? Because the Cope is hilarious. She can't even sue if she wanted to, right? Because they're not even using her likeness.
Repeat that, please.
We know she's upset.
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
The only person coping so far is this dude. But maybe that super chat kind of hit me. Maybe that super chat just made me didn't hear what he said. Repeat that, good sir.
Again, what's so hilarious about this is how subtle it is, right? It's so subtle that Lizzo, we know she's upset. We know she's mad about it, okay? Because the cope is hilarious.
I couldn't tell she was mad. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking she's in on the joke.
She could even sue if she wanted to, right? Because
wait, whoa. One more time? One more time, normal speed. You know, because maybe on 1.5, maybe you're talking gibberish to me. Normal speed?
so subtle that Lizzo, we know she's upset. We know she's mad about it, okay? Because the cope is hilarious. She couldn't even sue if she wanted to.
She couldn't even sue if she wanted to. There's 4 minutes and I believe 16 seconds left in this video. I wonder if he's going to play the rest of it because the rest of it is important.
Right? Because they're not even using her like this, right? In any way. She could even think about suing, right? It's just that subtle. Everybody knows what they're talking about, right? That's the funny part about it. Okay? It's not just some random name. Everybody knows. They're referring to Lizzo. Oh my God. Yeah. So hilarious. Okay. So this is the rest of Lizzo's reaction.
Like, damn.
Thank God he plays the rest. Thank God. I was gonna be concerned if he didn't play the rest of it.
I really showed the world how to love yourself and not give a f- to the point where these men in Colorado know who the f- I am and put it on their cartoon that's been around for 25 years. I'm really that. I'll show y'all how to not give a f- and I'm gonna keep on showing you how to not give a f- Oh, Lizzo.
So class, where's the cope? Seems like she took it on the chin. She even participated in it. They all made fun of an O'Reilly commercial. Where's the cope? See, because if I'm going to cope, I'm not going to willingly participate in the joke. I'm going to be ass mad. I'm going to be ass mad. I'm going to be kicking and screaming and all this shit. I'm not going to take part in the joke.
Yeah, massive cope. Okay. Yeah, massive cope. Okay.
I wish for the eradication of the human race because of all this stupid ass TikTok language that you people have adopted. I no longer wish to be a part of the human race as long as you motherfuckers continue to spout that shit. I don't want to be a part of the human race anymore. I no longer want to be a part of the human race anymore. If this is coping, you motherfuckers have been ass mad for at least 4 years because of Granddaddy Biden being in office. If Lizzo partaking in the joke is coping, at least he doesn't have Tipster's soundboard. I feel dirty hearing this. And you know what's crazy? On occasion, this dude has some pretty good takes. On occasion, this is not one of them. This is not one of them. I'm so sorry. It's not one of them.
You're not showing us how to not give a F because you clearly give a F. If you really didn't give a F, you would not make this reaction, right? You don't make a reaction if you actually don't give a F. Okay, if you actually don't give a F, you just say, oh, okay, that's nice, and you move on with your life. The fact that you made a reaction telling us that you don't give a F means that you definitely give a F for sure, right? You're mad, you're upset, okay, but you can't do anything about it because again, they did it in such a subtle way that you can't even think.
Also, class, that wasn't subtle. Also, class, where's any reference to Lizzo suing? Where's any reference of Lizzo suing because he just threw that in there.
Think about trying to say, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. No, you can't complain about it. And I think the hilarious part is when Lizzo says that I'm such a big deal, which I mean, she is a big deal, but I'm such a big deal. that these creators out in Colorado, they know who I am, okay? And they're writing jokes about me because I guess you could say that Lizzo is a, an easy target, right? I mean, I'm just saying. But who knows? What I do know is that Lizzo, the joke here may be that she doesn't.
There are children dying all across the fucking world. Rights are being infringed upon in America. And we have to fucking worry about Lizzo apparently suing because you made that concept up in your head.
Doesn't give an F about her weight or whatever, but deep down inside she definitely gives an F. She just doesn't care enough to actually do something about it. I mean, she knows she makes money off of it. She knows that it's a part of her brand, boohoo wine and crime victimhood over her weight, because she knows that hey, people are gonna have something to say about it, and then she can quite literally boohoo wine and cry about people criticizing her and her weight.
Like the world just don't love me back.
This is not the response to South Park. This is her complaining about something else. This is her coping. This is her crying. Like, this is her after getting roasted by people on the internet. But this is from like a year or two ago. This is not new. This isn't relevant to South Park at all.
Singer Lizzo is in tears.
I feel so down. I worked so hard.
She says she's being fat shamed and the target of racist comments on social media. She's now addressing the comments head on.
It's fatphobic. It's racist and it's hurtful.
Wearing a wig cap, she shares her pain.
It's like it doesn't matter how much positive energy you put into the world, you're still gonna have people who have something mean to say about you.
Lizzo couldn't hide her sadness.
I worked so hard.
Wearing a wig cap, Lizzo shares her pain. Wow, you can't make this stuff up. That's probably how Lizzo actually really is right now. Okay, over that South Park episode.
You know what's crazy? If she actually was, she would have got on social media and cried about it. Let's not sit here and act like Lizzo suddenly developed thick skin. She's a grown adult, and she's been on live streams numerous times crying about people making fun of how big she is. It's not new. When did we start adopting this fucking random concept?
Even though, again, there's some plausible deniability there, right? I mean, are they really talking about Lizzo? Yeah. But at the same time, there's a lot of plausible deniability to the point where I would recommend Lizzo, don't take it too personally, right? Don't take it too personally.
She didn't take it fucking personal. She participated in the joke. What is wrong with you, nigga? What is wrong with you, nigga? Do you need help? Do you want to understand, like, are we losing it here? You want to know a nigga that actually coped? All the fucking LGBTQ rights activists that complained about Kristen Art. Leon, I need you to look at the thumbnail for my stream and I need your opinion. Fuck off. I'll deal with you in a second.
They roast up everybody. And, hey, at the end of the day, this is rite of passage as a celebrity. I just hope she's not too.
They make fun of everybody? I wonder. And I'm going to sound like a dick here, but where's the videos boohoo whining and crying about conservatives? Oh, wait a minute. When woke media makes fun of white people and makes fun of conservatives and makes fun of this, makes fun of that, you also cope, seethe, and complain. You hardcore cope about that, right? Oh, okay.
About this.
I'm done here. I'm done with that. What do you want, Chris? What do you want, Chris? Check the group chat. You know it's too early. You know it's too early for me to be checking these group chats, bro. Why is the first thing I see Sly with this fucking stupid ass picture of Batman and his bitch? I like how I just actively ignored Chris's message to just focus on what Sly sent. I'm more worried about what Sly sent. Who is this? Chris, stop fucking coming to me with stop fucking coming to me with the dumb shit and expecting me to just like up and jump. Oh my God. Oh my God. Matter of fact, pick up the call. Pick up the call. You ain't doing nothing. You're listening to Spotify. Pick up the call. You ain't doing nothing. You streaming in like 9 minutes. Pick up the call. Pick up the call. You fucking waste of space. Pick up the fucking call. Now you gonna act like you don't see a motherfucker calling you. Nah, motherfucker say he on a shitter. Fuck you. You're a bag of dicks. You're a bag of dicks. Now I'm pulling up your fucking tweet. Now, I don't know if you all know, and this will basically just be my fucking stance on Nick Rekieta. Apparently, I'm supposed to care that he's a lawyer, and he also made fun of IFOM. He's a cocaine addict who had cocaine in the same house as he has children, and he's been going through the legal process these past few days. And I guess this is the take now. You all can't get ass mad about hormones regulated and administered by doctors to minors and then soy the fuck out when your internet friend gets reported for putting his children in a potentially dangerous, negligent environment around cocaine and ketamine pills. Stay consistent. I agree. You can't get mad about one thing that I would argue is drastic for some fucking kids and not get mad about the other thing. And in terms of the regulated and administered part, pretty sure that there's some individuals, even though they'll get mad about that, they'll hold a little bit more anger towards the DIY hormones because that shit's just drastically unfucking safe. But I do agree with her take. You can't get mad about one thing and also not get mad or make excuses for your internet friend, which is what motherfuckers like Chris tend to do in certain situations. But publicly, he won't admit it. But privately, he'll be like, yeah, I agree. I just won't talk about it live because while he's on the shitter, he'll have to understand that he's a massive pussy. Speaking of pussies, it's because it was never about the minors. It's just blatant transphobia. Call me transphobic, but I don't think kids should be in that scenario. Because no matter how hard somebody tries to establish it, children are fucking stupid. And I don't think they're fully in their right minds being a boy saying that they're a girl. Like that's just me. I truly don't think that. And do I think motherfuckers just automatically sign off on shit? Nope. That's an entire process you got to go through. Except for when you motherfuckers do the DIY thing, which casually gets ignored for some fucking reason. Even regulated, I don't fucking think a kid knows what the fuck they talking about. I wanted to be a werewolf after playing the fucking Sonic game where he turns into a werewolf. Motherfucker, I don't think that kids should be in these conversations, but they end up in them. And they got to talk to doctors and physicians and therapists and all this shit. I just don't think it even should come to that. But you know what? I guess that makes me transphobic. I guess that just makes me transphobic. But that's it. That's all I got. That's all I'm stomaching. You wanted to be aware. Yeah, I wanted to be a werehog, man. I wanted to be a werehog, dude. Anyone think a kid can consent to transition? Don't even need to have kids. Decent Sonic game? No, it wasn't. Like, I was a kid, and I can tell you that was not a decent Sonic game. I'm sorry. But, ladies and gentlemen, what have we learned today? We've learned conservatives don't know what cope and seethe is. Conservatives are drastically weird when it comes to information and how true that information could be, and seemingly don't understand that there are consequences to putting someone in a situation to where they could potentially be referred to as a pedophile. And at the end of the day, cocaine pretty bad. Cocaine is bad. Cocaine is pretty bad. Okay. I think cocaine is pretty bad. Cocaine's not good. Cocaine not good. It's just bad. It's bad. But in the meantime, I'm going on Twitch. I'm going to stream. Going to play the crab game. So if you wanted to bother me, or if you wanted to continue like vibing, or if you just wanted to ask me dumb shit while I suffer while playing a crab game. That's what I'm going to go do. All right, everybody. I'm out. Goodbye.